What's going on, everybody? So it's back on your screen. Thank you all for clicking on today's video. Remember, if you're new, make sure you are subscribed. We're on the road to 4,000 subscribers. Yes sir, this video is a video you've all been waiting for. If you click on this video, it's for a reason. You want to explain?
So I was the one who thought about this video because I actually wanted, I wanted to know how Roman really felt when he met me and I already had my son. So this video dives in a little deeper on like the perspective of a stepdad and how what challenges you face as a stepdad, and like how you become a stepdad. And I want to know why Roman decided this. And yeah, and I feel like it's not only personal, like for you guys to know like our situation, but I feel like there's a lot of mothers out there that are afraid to start with someone new, or are afraid that someone's not gonna love their kids when they start a new relationship. So I feel like this just gives a little more personal insight about like how it really feels, and what challenges you have as a stepdad. So I feel like it's a good time to post it since yesterday was Father's Day. So yeah, happy Father's Day to every dad out there that provide for their kids, that take good care of their kids, and that love their kids.
Are you ready?
Yeah, and if we cry in this video, that's how you know it's gonna be real. Like, I don't know, we might, I don't know.
Yeah, we don't know where these questions will lead up to. We don't know anything. I do not know any questions she will ask.
Yeah, so he doesn't know any questions. I wrote them down personally. So this is like basically he's gonna think about like his real answer, like raw, like here.
Yes.
He didn't have time to think about it or anything. He's just gonna answer it raw, and I want him to be honest, even if it hurts me, or it's not what I want to hear. I want him to be honest, and yeah, I want it to be real, Okay.
So if you're ready, make sure you drop a like right now. You ready for the first question? Let's get it.
All right. So I'm gonna start with, I have my iPad here. I wrote down my questions here. So let's start. I want to start from the beginning. When you first met me, but you already know I had a baby since we had each other on Snapchat, and I always posted my son and stuff. But yeah, you already knew. So my question to you is, so when you first met me, you already knew I had a child. Why did you approach me? And did you even process that I had a child? Or was it just, or were you trying to get with me for something temporary? Basically like a one-time thing, like a hookup, or I don't know how to say it.
So at first, guys, looks does not matter, but it plays this percent when you first approach someone. So I did look into looks just a tad bit, at the very beginning, I didn't really pay much attention that she did have a son. Like it didn't really cross my mind. How would that play out, or how would that affect, but at first I really did just wanted to get to know you. I really did just wanna, start talking,
Like I said, the last question was, do you think that it was a temporary thing? That it was just, to pass time and to, like, was it a temporary thing? You know what I mean by that?
From just texting you, like first, straight off texting you and you telling me you have a son, right then and there, I didn't think about like, oh, I'm gonna last forever with this girl, until we officially met in person. That's when I was like, yeah, this is the one. But like straight off texting you and you telling me you have a son, like, I just.
So you didn't really process it the first
I
time.
didn't. Like when I first texted you, no.
So the next question is, so remember the first time you met Mateo? Okay, we'll put a little screenshot somewhere with your first picture with him. But when you first met Mateo, how did you feel towards him?
The first time I met him, he was really small. Did he start walking? No, he didn't start walking. I carried him. I put him on my lap. That's when you took the picture. I don't know. I feel like I really have fun with him.
What?
No, I feel like he's a boy. You know, he has lots of energy. So I feel like he'll be my best friend. You know.
So when you met him, did it become more real to you that you were basically gonna date a girl that had a...
So it did start to get more real when I did meet him, only because I know as a mother you don't really want your son to meet all these people, you know. So when you actually let me meet him, that's when I was like, it's starting to get real, you know. So I feel like it was starting to get more real. So that's when I'm like, yeah, this is some real stuff.
Yeah, and going back to what Roman said, I was really careful like who my son was meeting after me and my ex broke up and stuff. Like I was really careful, and you know, I really wanted to meet someone that I truly believe that I was in love with. So I feel like that's another thing you should really think about. Like if you're a mom out there and you know you're about to start dating again, you should really think about like what type of people you want around your kids and how you feel about the person, because you don't want to be bringing people in and out of their lives, you know.
Because
So I think that's really important.
I feel like that'll get the kid confused on everything.
Yeah.
If they see a lot of faces.
Okay, so my next question is, okay, so I remember that when we started seeing each other, you would be good one day and then you would tell me that we wouldn't work the next. What made you second guess our relationship?
That's a really good question. Every question is a good question. I keep saying that. But for me, I'm such a, what is that word? Second guesser. I'm such a second guesser person. I overthink a lot of things. I know I shouldn't care what other people say. But that was crossing my mind, you know. What would my friends think? What would my parents think, you know? Because not everybody is meant to be a stepdad or a step parent. So I feel like, what if it doesn't work out? People will talk bad. I don't know, lots of things were crossing my mind. That's why I was like, that's why I was good on one day but bad on the other day, because I was really like, I don't know, should I do this, should I not, should I do this, should I not? So
Yeah, so guys, so basically what happened was Roman would be texting me like, I love you, sending me big paragraphs. Then the next day he would be so dry. He would be like, I don't know, I don't think it's gonna work. And it took him a while to like start responding back. But then, you know, when I noticed that when I started posting pictures of me and Mateo, you would always come back and be like I love you and all that stuff. So I was like, what? Like that's when I started doubting too. I started doubting you. I'm like, he's not as serious as I am? So I'm like, I don't know. So bringing it back to when Roman said he didn't know what his friends would think or his parents would think. So my question is, as time passed, that we got more serious. So even though that happened, me and Roman still, you know, I don't know, we still were serious about each other, I guess, and we were still seeing each other and stuff. So you know, more people started finding out about our relationship. Your friends started finding out about our relationship, your parents, your sister, everybody started figuring out that we were together. How did your families and friends react when you told them that I already had a child? You don't have to say anyone specifically, but you could just talk about both of them in general.
I feel like everybody takes news differently. I did have some people that weren't on my page that didn't agree. I had people that talked behind backs, but I also had people that would support my decision, you know. And as time passes by, you do realize who's really there for you, who's really supporting you. Yeah, so I feel like some people, you know, everybody takes things differently. So I feel like some people, not everybody's gonna, you know, be on the same page as you are. Not a lot of people are gonna agree with what you're agreeing. So yeah.
All right, so this is the big question. When did you decide that you were actually gonna step up? Like, when was that point when you're like, yes, I want to be with her, I'm gonna take care of her kid, I'm gonna take care of both of them? When was that time?
That time was when I asked you out. I asked her out at Six Flags. We went on a ride. That's when I really made my decision that I'm gonna step up, you know, be there for her, be there for her son. So I feel like, cause we started texting, but then it was a long while after I actually asked her out. A lot of my friends like, ask her already. Why didn't you ask her already? Cause I feel like that whole time, you know, I was just like mentally preparing myself, you know, getting myself ready to what's to come. So I feel like that when I asked you out, that's when I made my decision.
And then my other question is, why did you decide to do it? So you were basically, you're 19, you had no responsibilities, you would always go to parties with your friends. Like, why did you decide to change your life like that?
I feel like 19 is a young age, but as you grow, I don't know, you have to think more of the future, you know. Not always people are gonna party. Like, I feel like, yeah, everybody's gonna grow up and do their own things. Everybody's already starting to do their own things, you know. So I feel like me already thinking of who am I gonna end up with, all of that. I feel like then I saw your personality, your brains a little. Guy, she's smart. But yeah, I feel like something I can't let go, you know. I feel like this has to be mine.
Don't cry. Alright. So, as we started spending more time together and more time with Mateo together, how did your feelings change from the first time you met him to basically now? Like, was there any change? Do you think there was any change, or was that feeling always there?
I feel like that feelings is always there, you know. I'm watching him literally grow, taking his first steps. Before filming, we were talking about just memories when he started walking, pushing a chair at an ice cream place. So I feel like as I keep growing, as we all keep growing, you know, best feeling. I think it just gets stronger and stronger, you know. get closer and closer. My friends tell me we look alike. I don't know. That's.
I have people that will text me and they're like, some girl. I mean, last time this girl was texting me and she's like, he really looks like Roman, and I was like, really? Because I do get that a lot too. Like I have people texting me saying, that looks like Roman. I'm like, yeah. But yeah. Anyways, I'm not crying. Okay, here's a question to bring a little back memory. How do you feel when Mateo first called you daddy?
That's a big one. I feel like being called daddy, I feel like he sees me as someone he trusts. I feel like, I don't know, my body's just I feel like he sees me as someone he can rely on, you know? I feel like because you can't call daddy or mommy to anybody, you know? You have to have that special connection to that person to call them dad or mom. So I feel like him calling me for the first time, I don't know, my heart felt like so warm. Like man, this is my son right here, you know?
Okay, so now that we have two beautiful kids, do you feel that there's a different do you feel any difference between both of them, since our daughter's biologically yours? Like, do you feel like there's, like, you feel different, like, how to explain it? Like you feel a difference between them, because one is biologically yours and one isn't. Do you feel a difference?
No, I don't. As a step parent, you shouldn't really what is that? Differentiate? Is it that? Is it?
I don't even
differentiate.
know. Use that word.
Differentiate all your kids, you know. Even if you have lots of kids, even if you adopt, even if you like raise other people, you know, I feel like they should all be your kids. You should all love them the same, with the same respect, the same love to each and every single one. So I feel like you should always love and have respect to every single one of your parents, you know. Differentiate both of my kids, you know. I love them both the same. I have to respect both the same. I have to raise both the same.
What did you learn as a stepdad?
That's a really good question. As a stepdad, you really learn a lot, really fast, a lot, man. Literally, I've had poop accidents. I didn't know how to put on a diaper. I still don't know. So as a daddy, you do learn a lot. How to take care of them when they're sick. How to close a bottle.
Do you think it made it easier now that we have Alea? Like, what you went through with Mateo, now it's kind of easier with Alea? Like, you learned from that and that you use that?
I feel like it gave me a little space. Well, yes and no, because it did give me a little space to learn before she was born, but then no, because she was a newborn, and newborns are real. Like, I cut her umbilical cord. I've never done that in my life. I was this close to not even cutting it myself. I was literally so scared to carry her the first night, the first day. I don't know, I feel like it's a whole journey.
Last question. What is your best memory with Mateo?
My best memory? I have a lot of best memories. This is not just one specific one. Just seeing him laugh. He loves the slides. Taking him to the park. Tickling him. Running around the house with them. You know, we were at a party, you know, us doing that with the cups. I feel like there's a lot of best memories that are in my head. I can't just name one. I can't. Alright guys, that'll close out today's video. Thank you all for clicking on today's video. If you did enjoy, make sure you drop a like right now. Thank you all for watching to the end of this video as well. This was a deep dive into our personal lives, and for any dads out there, if you're on the fence, just do it. Just do it. It's the best feeling. You won't regret it. There's a lot of people who support you. Do you have anything to say?
Lots of people that don't.
And lots of people that don't. So.
And also, I want to address why Mateo hasn't been in our videos now. Since he's not in our video right now, we have a Leia right now. I mean, it's like 12. But Mateo doesn't really like being in the videos. He doesn't really like doing like anything related to videos. Like, he always walks away. And you know, I feel like we did have some like incidents when he was just crying because he didn't want to be in the videos and stuff. Or when we make TikToks and stuff, he doesn't really want to be in the videos. So I don't want to force him to be in the videos if he doesn't want to be in the videos. I mean, that's something if he wants to decide, if you know, like when he grows up and stuff, if he wants to be more in the videos. But right now, if he doesn't want to be in the videos, I'm not gonna force him to be in the videos. But yeah. So now that we closed out the video, I want to say a little few words to Roman, because yesterday was Father's Day, so I just want him, because I had a lot of things to say but I couldn't type it out because Snapchat doesn't let me. But I just want to say thank you to Roman, because he actually stepped up. He has been in Mateo's life since Mateo was really small and didn't even know how to walk. Mateo was barely 1, and Roman has always been there for him, has always taught him different things, like how to tie his shoes, how to put on his shirt, how to brush his teeth, how to use the bathroom. We do have a lot of people that till now don't want to see us together because I had my son. But Lily, come on. But Roman has always chose us over anyone else, and now we're a family of 4. And you know, I just want to thank him for everything he does, and for always being there, and for loving me and Mateo. And yeah, don't cry. Me too.
So yeah guys, thank you all for clicking on today's video once again. You guys are amazing. This was a deep dive into our personal life and into my decisions on why I became a stepdad. Happy Father's Day to all the dads out there. Till next time guys, we're out. Peace.